Good morning, everybody. I am in the shop. I've been cleaning out this section. There was a bunch of stuff over here, an engine stand, toolbox, a bunch of stuff scattered everywhere, dirt. So I got this all cleaned out because we got a new tool in the shop that I've been needing for a while. Alright, here we go. Got ourselves a lathe. Well, this is the back side of it anyways. Let's get it off with the tractor and then we'll talk about what it is. Alright, I don't know if I can shuffle this on my own. Alright, so what we have here is a Logan Model 200 lathe. It's 10 by 24, so it's got a 10-inch swing, and you can go 24 between the centers. It came with this quick change tool post with some other stuff, but it has forward and reverse built in. My other lathe, I can't remember, I don't think it had reverse. So this has got forward and reverse. You've got threading, it's got the power feed, which I believe, let's see, I think we do this. Okay. Right there's our power feed. A little slow. Going that way. So yeah, we got a power feed. We got let's turn this on. Okay, so we got a power feed. we got that. So we came with a 3-jaw chuck. We got a 4-jaw chuck here it came with. We got a tool rest, or a steady rest. I can't remember what this is called. But basically, you know, your part goes through here and it keeps it from wobbling around. Alright, so here's what we got with the lathe. We got, well, we got the manual, which is really cool. So we got parts list, instructions, we got the whole thing, accessories. Pretty cool that we got that. We got a live center, we got a dead center, we got a drill chuck, we got 3 of these quick tool post changers, or these tool holders for the quick change tool post. We got this little mini one that's never been used if we want to do some real small stuff. I'm not sure if we'll need that or not. What else? We got a set of gears. We've got another backing plate. We got some other miscellaneous stuff. He gave us some tooling. So I'm gonna get all this stuff put away, and then we're gonna see if we can make some chips on this thing. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Crank this thing over. Alright, now we're spinning. Oh yeah, that's much better. As you can tell, the 3-jaw chuck is not running very true. I didn't really try to get this piece trued up. I kind of wish I did for this video, but I didn't. So it's not really cutting the whole thing. It's only cutting part of it until it digs in far enough. But, you know, this was just a test to see if the lathe actually worked, and it does. I've used this 3-jaw chuck since then, and I don't really care for it. It's hard to get something to run true in it, but it came with that 4-jaw chuck, and you can get things to run really true in that. That works. Alright, so I cut a lot better in a higher speed, but you know, this is just a piece of tubing that I had. It's actually a, I believe it was like a spacer for an 8-inch diff. To get rid of the crush sleeve in the diff, if you know what that is. Anyways, this thing cuts. I'm happy to have this here. You know, a lot of projects you run into a spot where you need to just bore something out a little bit or make a spacer that's accurate and not cut with a chop saw. So yeah, I know this is a short video today, but we got a new tool in here. I'm super happy to have it. We're gonna use it definitely. And I think this is a pretty good size. This is a big no-no for lathe. I think this is a really good size for what the things that we do here. 10 by 24. So yeah, we're going to use this a ton. And you know, I had one in my last shop, and it's hard to do without once you got one. You know, we still got a lot of tools to add, but this is definitely a welcome tool for sure. What is this? Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please smash that like button for me, hit the subscribe, hit the bell if you want to get notified of future videos coming out from DJ's Hot Rod and Fab. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.